Hello there.
Start war.
Start.
Start war.
Start.
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 Start. Start.
Start.
War. Start.
Start war.
Start.
Start war.
Start war.
Start war. Start war. Start
War.
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 Start. Start war. War.
War.
War. War.
War. War.
Start
War.
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 Start.
War.
Start.
War.
Start.
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 Wars.
Start war. Start.
Wars.
Start. Start. Start.
Start.
Start. War. Start.
War.
War.
Start. Start.
War. Start. 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 War.
Start. Start.
Start. Start. Start. War. Start. Start. War. Start. Start.
Start.
Start. Start. War. Start. Start.
Start. Start.
Start. Start. Start.
War.
Start. 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 War. Start.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip.
Save it for the enemy!
We all knew what was about to happen, what we're about to do.
Knock it off!
Did we have any doubts? Any private, traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word.
I don't know. Call me crazy, but I don't think they deserve to have their bright futures ruined by a momentary, minute, never to be repeated lapse of judgment.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Well, breaking news, you guys. In the Star Wars realm, Gina Carano has decided to sue Disney. I mean, as soon as Elon Musk was offering to pay for people's legal fees, I knew this was going to happen. I knew she was going to decide to go forward with this. I think when he first said that, she actually said something to him like, I may get back to you on that. And now here we are. I'm gonna show her tweets because she says everything perfectly, like way better than I can. Like what went down with Lucasfilm. Today is an important day for me. I am filing a lawsuit against Lucasfilm and Disney. After my 20 years of building a career from scratch and during the regime of former Disney CEO Bob Chapek, Lucasfilm made this statement on Twitter, terminating me from The Mandalorian. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. They never went into detail on what they meant by that. People just read this and took it at face value. So she was getting attacked by random fans, being harassed. She was already being harassed before she was fired. That's how she got. She got to the point where she put beep bop boop in her bio because people were harassing her to put her pronouns in her bio, and she just trolled them, and they got really pissed off. She continues, nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is I was being hunted down from everything I posted to every post I liked because I was not in line with the acceptable narrative of the time. My words were consistently twisted to demonize and dehumanize me as an alt-right wing extremist. That is true. It was a bullying smear campaign aimed at silencing, destroying, and making an example out of me. The thing is, I never even used aggressive language. That is true. I shared thought-provoking quotes, pictures, memes, and occasionally I used my own words, not with aggression but with respect and the occasional comedy to keep the mood light in dark times. That's what we need to do. We need memes. We need we need satire. Otherwise, we're in a fascist state. Look with your own eyes at what I posted and ask yourself, for example, where did I compare Republicans to the Jewish people in the Holocaust? I didn't. Ask yourself why they were calling me a racist. Was there any merit behind that or history of it whatsoever? No. Look at why I was called a transphobe. For making droid noises from Star Wars, beep, bop, boop, was obviously directed to the online bullies and did not in any way denigrate transgender people. Were my questions about masks, lockdowns, and forced vaccines okay to ask and push the subject into the light? In retrospect, I think they were. Should we have been allowed to publicly discuss those topics at that time without being harassed or censored? Absolutely. Hollywood says they support female representation and equal rights. Why then were my male co stars permitted to speak without harassment and re education courses or termination? Yeah, they tried to put her on a Zoom call with like 40 people to quote unquote re educate her. And she refused, of course. I would have. But I was not afforded the same right to exercise my freedom of speech. Artists do not sign away our rights as American citizens when we enter into employment. I have spoken to all my co stars since I was fired, and there is nothing but care and kind words between us. I respect their right to free speech and do not have to think the same on every issue to be their friends and work with them. That's how it should be. And I know they feel the same way towards me. A couple months ago, Elon Musk tweeted that if you had been fired from using the platform X Twitter for exercising your right to free speech, he would like to offer these people legal representation. Quite the noble offer, but never in my wildest dreams would I have thought anyone would take on my case against Lucasfilm/Disney. Still, I did respond back, I think I qualify, and thousands of people agreed. That's the tweet I remember her saying. But I did not expect anything. To my surprise, a few months ago, I received an email from a lawyer who had been hired by X to look into my story and many others. Turns out, after sending them as much information as I could gather these past few months, my now lawyers and X believe wholeheartedly in my case and are moving forward. I would like to express my deepest gratitude and thank you to Elon Musk and X for giving me an opportunity to bring my case to light. As for me, I would love to pick up where I left off and continue my journey of creating and participating in storytelling, which is my utmost passion and everything I worked so hard for. It has been difficult to move forward with the lies and labels stuck on me, backed and encouraged by the most powerful entertainment company in the world. I am grateful someone has come to my defense in such a powerful way and look forward to clearing my name. Thank you to all the people who have supported me and made your voices heard. I pray God blesses each and every one of you. With love, Gina Carano. And I salute her for putting out this tweet and saying all this and clearing the air over some, rumors that were going around, hearsay, and just straight up bullshit that Disney was peddling about her behavior. She said nothing negative about transgender people. She said nothing negative about the left, even though they have said a lot negative about her. So she is right in her fight against Disney because they defamed her. They dragged her name through the mud. We all saw it, and they're gonna get their comeuppance. She's they messed with the wrong one, I think, because she's a fighter, as we all do. So yeah, this was this is mainly what I want to talk about because this is freaking funny. I love that Disney's getting their is getting their comeuppance. They've they've defamed not just her but others uh that have spoken out against their BS, and other companies like them have done the same to others who spoke out against the mandates and other things like fascist kind of things that have been coming down the last few years. People are starting to notice these things and call them out. More and more people are less afraid to call stuff out now because of people like Gina Carano, because she took a stand and said, "I'm not going to capitulate to your to your demands. Like, I'm not going to get on this Zoom call with 40 people and have them berate me and tell me I'm a, a fascist, an extremist, transphobe, all those things. Try to undress somebody. Like, that's stupid." She has more dignity and more pride than that. But so many at Lucasfilm do not have such dignity and pride. So they don't say anything. They just take it. And they fall in line. the Kathleen Kennedy and her camp's way of thinking, just so they can keep their jobs. And Gina said, "Okay, this job is not worth my dignity. I'm gonna go elsewhere. You know, I'm gonna go." And Ben Shapiro and those guys at the Daily Wire picked her up right away. They saw the opportunity and scooped her right up. And I think she's done well with them so far. Like she's found her place. It's just a shame because if Disney wasn't so stupid, they could have had a good show with her in the lead with Rangers of the New Republic. That was the show she was going to lead in, and the Mandalorian universe. But no, they decided to can all that just because of some posts that she liked. Like, really? And like she said, her male co-stars were not getting the same treatment as her. Pedro Pascal, I remember he posted a meme that compared Republicans to uh, the bad guys in World War II. Let's just say, under the guy with the little mustache, and yeah, and nothing happened there. Like he was allowed to post that meme, and nothing happened. He wasn't reprimanded or anything. I don't believe he apologized at all or anything. Yeah. So that's what she meant by that. So that's it. I'm hoping Disney goes down. I'm just rooting for the downfall at this point because they've destroyed so many properties that I love. Star Wars, Indiana Jones. They're even taking down some beloved classics with these stupid remakes. Like why do you keep destroying the things we love? They got rid of. I hated when they got rid of 2D animation. They don't do that anymore. That was stupid. Just because Princess and the Frog didn't perform the way they wanted it to, they stopped doing the 2D animation. I think that was a stupid decision. But you know, Disney's philosophy, at least this day and age, is this.
A lot of people ask why. Why treat the customer this way? Why? Because fuck them, that's why. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Again, like I've said, oh well.
Did you come back to say you forgive me? To save my soul?
You want forgiveness? Get religion. That all you got? I'm really gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
I'm sure you are. The resistance is dead. The war is over. And when I kill you, I will have killed the last Jedi.
You should have thought of that earlier. You're trash, Kylo Ren. How'd that get in there? No, don't cry.
See you, chump.